queen just walked right past our vehicle. Excuse me, and how exciting was that? Absolutely amazing. First time I've seen Karula in what feels like forever, and she walks right next to the vehicle. How cool was that, Eggsy? Awesome. Oh, wonderful. The Impala have, of course, spotted her. They are all alarm calling away. Thanks, guys. Let's try and see if we can't keep up with her as she goes off the road here. She's going towards the drainage line, which is one of her favorite spots. So what we're going to do here is we're going to keep leapfrogging. Rex is going around the side. Rex has just gone past. Oh, look at her. There's nothing... Thanks, Orbs. There's nothing quite like a leopard in the morning sunlight. That graceful, lithe body. Okay, let's go. She knows the game is up. She has not eaten last night. Jing by her belly. She's got the empty flap of skin just underneath her tail that is very clearly showing, very clearly shows us that she hasn't had a kill in the last few days. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on, Eggsy. This is where things get difficult. Sorry about the noise, everybody. There she goes. She is moving towards the drainage line. But yes, sorry about the noise. I went to squeeze past some trees. There she goes. Okay. The trick with Karula... Oh, zebra. That's a little bit too big. That would be particularly ambitious. They're all trotting past now. They're running away just because they're aware of a predator. They're not quite sure. They don't think they're being hunted really by a leopard. She's not a threat to them. There she goes. Okay, let's not let her get too far away. I'm going to switch on and catch up with her. Okay, there is a crossing point. Oh, Impala's dashing. I think she might just have gone for one. Hold on a moment. They dashed past her. They made a critical mistake. They panicked and they ran straight in front of her. Where's she gone? I think she might have tried to go for one of them. The dangers of panicking here in the bush and that herding instinct, even though they had spotted her, her element of surprise is gone, but her reflexes are exceptionally good, and I think she's just gone after them. Everybody hold on. They just made a crucial error. I think she's gone for one of them. Eggsy, you keeping your eyes peeled. There she is. Nope. Whatever happened, it didn't succeed. I think she did think about it though. The amount of distance she's just covered. Can you see her through that? She's going to disappear. Going to go? Which way is she going to go? Are we going to cross here, or are we going to stay this side of the drainage? I don't see her coming across just yet. No, she hasn't crossed. Ooh. Hold on, Eggsy. Whee! Whee! Sent us on quite the, I don't know, I suppose, quite the journey through the drainage line. She is now perched atop her termite mound throne, surveying all that the light touches, so to speak. Isn't that an absolutely gorgeous view of this particular leopard? Oh, and we're off again. Oh, Karula. keeping us busy. There she goes towards the other side of the drainage line. Let's just wait and see whether or not she's going to keep going in the drainage or if she's going to go to the other. Basically what she's been doing, she's been crisscrossing this drainage line and we can't get the vehicles across it, so we're kind of bouncing that way. So we get here and then she goes that way and then she goes that way. It doesn't matter to her. I mean, she can just go wherever she wants, but for us it's a little bit more tricky. I've been slapped across the face a few times. One branch took my hat off completely. Right, and on we go. And she's moving to the other side of the drainage line. A school drive this morning. I'm really hoping that we get to keep her for them so that the kids have a chance to see her as well. Karula on the move. Magnificent. Awesome. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine how excited the people in that vehicle are to have an experience like that. See, she is hungry. She's looking very sleek and thin. Not thin, sorry, not thin, just like she hasn't eaten in a few days. She's in perfectly good condition. Okay, now, just when we thought things were tricky, she takes us into this block. Ahem, num. Here we go. I'm going to stay just watching her for the moment. I don't want to move just yet. I just want to gauge her direction. Well, that was pretty conclusive. Straight towards Ingwe Alley. Let's go. Now we can go. Philippe is watching our live safari. Philippe, of course, is the most amazing filmmaker and came to visit our camp last year. And he's watching with all his friends and would like to know how cold it is here in South Africa. It was 19 degrees when I set out. I am now sweating from the hard work of trying to follow Karula. It is apparently currently oh my goodness, I took that corner a bit sharply. You're right there, Eggsy. It is currently 23.73 degrees Fahrenheit. Lovely that you're watching. This is very exciting. Hopefully I don't lose the leopard. She should pop out somewhere here. Often listen for yours. Oh, there he is. She's going to come here soon. There's yours. Where's Karula? Alright, everybody. Intently focused on the spots moving through the bush. Where is she? Let's just stop here. She should come right to us. Let's just watch for spots. Now it's all fine and well. She should come out here. I'm just waiting for my chance to chat on the Game Drive channel so that I can check with yours that this is still the direction she's heading in. And she hasn't suddenly decided to go north. Where is she? Okay, she must have gone to ground. Not gone to ground, she must have been lying down. Have a look-see. And then we've got to... beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't really want to push any further forward. I think she's going to get up. Okay, I need to make space for Mike. Right, so can they curl up their tail? No, they can't. The tightest they can do is sort of a little curl. I'm trying to make space for Mike so he can see her too, and it's unfortunately put me in a really difficult position. I don't know. Wait, I know what we'll do. Eggsy, hold on to your hat. You're not wearing a hat. Oh, you are wearing a hat. Up, she's up. That was to be expected. Phew, my early morning workout. Watch out, Eggsy, that's going to flick back and hit you. Right in front of us. Let me stop here. Eggsy can show you where she... changed direction as I stopped. So a leopard's tail, because it's boned, it has bones in it, can only curl to a certain extent. And they're quite large vertebrae, because a leopard's tail, it's not like the almost prehensile tail of a vervet monkey, for example. A vervet monkey uses its tail as an additional grip, so that has a considerable degree of flexibility. A leopard's tail is not used like that, so therefore it doesn't have the same range of motion. It's more a weighted, there we go, a weighted balancing tool. Hello, Monkey Orange, my old friend. Watch out, Eggsy. That is going to flick at you. Okay, it's going to spring back up, watch. Okay, here we go. This is so much fun. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. Now, Kelvin, you wanted to know if she's hunting right now. And the answer is yes. She's not actively stalking just at the moment, but just look at her body posture here. Look at the way that she's standing. Casting about, using things like termite mounds and big logs to check out her surroundings. And yes, if she spots something, she's looking for something to hunt. If she spots something, then she's going to go into serious stalk mode. You're casting her head backwards and forwards. Isn't that an awesome shot? And slinking over the top of the log, and off she goes. Now, apparently some of you have spotted something on her neck. I don't know what's happening there. Might be blood. I'm not sure. And you know, leopards are often host to a variety of small injuries. There we go. You're right, James, but... Right, let's examine her neck. Which side of her neck was it on? Might even just be a popped tick. Don't see any blood on her. Maybe a little... No. She looks fine. From this side, at least. Every now and again they have a tick sitting on the back of their neck where they can't reach with their tongues, and they scratch it and it bursts. And that sometimes also causes a little bit of blood around the fur. Isn't she beautiful? How's this light? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Poised and ready. Now I do just at some point need to hop onto the Game Drive channel, so keep watching her. This is a beautiful view. Just look at that. She's almost got a royal halo. Oh, and some royal flies fluttering about her head. Just like our lions, leopards are also plagued by insects at times. They usually have a vast array of stable flies and midges and other such things fluttering about them. You can see them all on her ears. If you look really closely, you'll see them settling there. She has been spotted, by the way. A chorus of go-away birds going quee, quee. And the jig is up. Eddie Abbey, you're wondering about the spot pattern of a leopard. You're wondering, what does it mean when we talk about 4-3 or anything like that? And basically, oh, it is blood, sorry. It looks a little bit damp on the right side there. I think she's just scratched a tick. So essentially what it refers to, the numbers 4-3, 3-3, 2-3, they all refer to the number of spots on the top row of the whisker pattern. So in this case, if you count the spots, you'll be able to see, I think it's 3 there. I never worked with spot patterns like this, so it's a new system for me since I started working here. Is she chuffing there a little bit, or was it just a deep breath? I think it was just a deep breath. Yeah, so you look at the left side and then the right side. For us, the way that we're looking at her now, it'll also be, so it'll be right, left to right. And then they give a number of the spots on the top row. So if it's 4-3, they've got 4 on one side and 3 on the other. 4-4 is quite unusual, and I believe that's what Inca's taken. Who, of course, I thought I saw, but I didn't. And once you spend a little bit of time with them, then of course it becomes really very easy to recognize individuals. And Karula's distinctive shadows, distinctive. We spend so much time with them that you just take one look at them and you know which leopard you're with. Hope you're getting some amazing screenshots. This is just too beautiful. I mentioned yesterday, and then I got distracted, the idea of the photogenic 5. Leopard is definitely in the photogenic 5. They never look, you never catch them at a bad angle. Now, one thing I will do on the subject of whisker spots is I'll go into it in a little bit more depth after we're finished with the sighting. But David, you wanted to know why the flies are attracted to Karula. And the answer is, if they're stable flies, which some of them might be, then they are settling around her so that they can bite her and siphon up a little bit of blood. So kind of like ticks and exoparasites. A lot of those will be stable flies, biting flies, and they're after her. They're attracted to most things like mosquitoes, and flies are often attracted to carbon dioxide exhalation. Oh, and she's off. And then also, leopards are not clean creatures. We like to think of them as clean, but they are often quite smelly creatures. Look at her go. This is awesome. Keep my head down. Such an athletic cat. Awesome. Okay, Karula, are you oh no, she's taking us to the Ingwe Alley drainage line. I do hope that she manages to catch something. Okay. See, moving from termite mound to termite mound, and essentially that just gives her a slightly higher view so she can look across with a better perspective. And usually termite mounds come with a great deal of or often come with plenty of cover. So it means that she can look about but not be spotted. Very much interested with whatever is around her. How's it yours? How are you? Lovely to see you. Sorry, let me go forward for you. Sure. Okay, we're just going to sneak forward. Is that okay? There we go. They're also attracted to the microscopic bacteria and bits of dirt that gather, flakes of skin and so on the leopard and in its fur, and occasionally even leftover bits of blood as well from a kill, although leopards are a little bit more fastidious than lions in that respect. You watch Karula after she's had a big meal, she always settles down to give herself a jolly good clean, and she can't help the fact that her saliva is full of bacteria. She is very, very definitely on the hunt. She is going to be searching for something. And in this area, perhaps a duiker or a steenbok. Both of those things are very, very likely. Oh, time to sit down for a little bit. And there's that twitching tail. Twitch, twitch. A mind of its own. It's almost hypnotic. Okay. Wow. Well done, Taylor. From one spotted creature to another spotted creature. Let's go and have a look at something a little bit taller. From a termite mound to termite mound, that is what the Queen is up to for now, and giving us a beautiful view once again of her hypnotizing tail. It really is, once you start watching it, it's actually very difficult to tear your eyes away from it. Twitch, twitch. Constantly moving, just like a house cat. And tails seem to have, as I said, a mind of their own. And here we go again. Everybody ready? This is going to get tricky. Dum. Big yawn. Now, as I said, I'm really excited to show Karula to the school children. They will be joining us in about 15 minutes. As you know, we do have school drives for school children. That doesn't mean you can't watch, of course. It just means that we answer the questions from the kids for a little while. And I think it's one of the most important things that we do to capture the interests of children. Oh, Jamie, I don't think this is going to work. To capture the interests of children in conserving these, I've lost track of her now, is exactly what attack of the gremlins that we had earlier. We don't know what happened really, but we're back up and running, so thank you for all of you for staying tuned. There's a tree. Okay, there she goes, there she goes. Yes audio or no audio? Okay, so we're good to go. Sorry about that, everybody. We've got Karula hunting. We apologize. I don't think you heard me say it the first time. We do apologize for the attack of the gremlins that just occurred. Karula is hunting impala. Now, I'm not 100% sure where the herd has gone now, but that's why she slank is not a word, slunk across the road in the way that she did, sort of almost slithering her way over and back to this termite mound. Standing by. Affirm yours. She's visible from the road on a termite mound. We've just hit the road now. Awesome. Look at her. Absolutely beautiful. Perfectly hidden. She's found the best termite mound of them all. A vantage point and plenty of cover. And so far, the impala, wherever they may be, I've lost track of them, remain oblivious of her presence. And now, she's going to play the patience game, and this is what Karula is amazing at. She is such a practiced hunter. Oh, she's been doing it for the last 12, not quite 12 years of her life, last 10 years of her life on her own. And she knows that she's got to get something relatively soon to feed those 2 cubs, and she's always been amazing at providing for her offspring and herself. Now, what she's got to do is she's got to gauge so many things. It's almost like a tactical military operation, a leopard hunt. She knows she only has 1 shot at it, and only a short burst of speed. And what she's got to do is she's got to weigh up all these different conditions. The blowing of the wind, is it swirling? Is it going to give her away? She's just on that termite mound there on the right. You'll see her as you come along the road. Playing spot the leopard. There we go, they've got her. So she's weighing up. All the different conditions. Yours can see. Yours, can you see the mala from here? Cool. Awesome. So, here's what she's got to do. She's got to make sure that she doesn't move too fast, because she'll give her position away. She can't move downwind of them, or upwind of them, sorry, because she'll give her position away. And so, this lying down, even though she looks perfectly relaxed, is actually typical leopard hunting behavior. A leopard hunt, from start to finish, depending on where you take the sort of starting moment, can go on for an hour at a time, easily. Maybe even longer, as the leopard just patiently waits, watching what the animal does. Go ahead. That's where they are, just to give you a rough idea. Just around there. And we're going to wait patiently to see what Karula does. She knows it's not at all yours. So while we wait patiently for Karula to shift around, we're going to send you back to Taylor, who's doing a marvelous job of finding elephants this morning. She's going to go. Isn't that incredible? And there she goes. Okay, I've got to whisper because I don't want to disturb her in any way. But a big hello to all of you at Rodine. My name is Jamie, and I have a gentleman called Eggsy on camera with me, and the sun is really, really, really very bright. Eggsy's real name is not Eggsy, it's Sander, and it's wonderful to have you all on board. I think this is a fantastic way for you to start off your school day. And just a quick note, I used to go to Rodine just like you guys, but many, many years ago. So what this is, there she goes. She's still hunting. See if you can spot her. It's going to be very difficult. A leopard is very well hidden. But see if you can see where she's gone. Awesome. Just keep looking. I don't know where she is. See if you can help me find her. Can you see her there? I can't. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do anything just yet. I can't move my car. I can't reposition, and the reason for that is that if we do, we might make a bit of noise, and we could either scare Karula, or we could scare the animal that she's hunting. So we've just got to sit here really, really carefully and wait for one moment to see what's happened. What an exciting way to start off your morning. She was looking really hungry, like she could really use some breakfast. I'm just going to wait here for one moment. The sun is so bright. I'm sorry, I can't look at you at all. You have to duck into the shadow. So what this is, this whole system, is that we do live game drives. So what we do is we essentially broadcast live from a place called the Sabi Sand. And it's not just leopards and lions that we have here. We also have some amazing other animals as well. I'm going to send you back across to Taylor, who has got some elephants.